Mexican.
Hey, DJ Rick the Mexican here for another episode of Vinyl Talk. Today I want to focus on this record. The only thing is that I can't tell you what it is because if I tell you what it is, you're going to go out and buy it and then you're going to play it, and then I'm not going to be the only DJ who has it. And I want to be the only DJ that plays this song. Doesn't it sound ridiculous? This is what we used to go to. And one record in particular had me looking for it in all the record stores and I could never find it. It took me months. But whenever I would run to some DJs who were throwing some street jams and they had it, this is the way they spun it on the turntable. This is what it looked like when I went to the turntable to look at the song. And that's the response that they told me when I asked them if what was the name of the song. They said, I can't tell you because if I do, then you're going to have it. And as I understand it, being a DJ was to promote music, to play it so that people could buy it, so that people could know what it was. So those DJs had no idea, or based on their own selfish interest, had no idea what it was to be a DJ, to promote music. And this is the record that I'm talking about. So this is what I encountered. Throw that away. I'm not going to mark up my songs because when I finally found it, believe it or not, this record is Apache. Apache, what we thought, because it got imported from a label in Jamaica, right? Me and all the DJs that found this song, and by the way, we paid double the price because it was an import. We thought it was like some group of Jamaicans who just made this record and they imported it. Little did I know that it was made in California in 1972 by Michael Viner, who was executive for MGM, blah, blah, blah. He used MGM's money to use their studios, and he would contract musicians who their bread and butter was just to do session work, right? And they all got together and made this incredible song, right? So in the 1970s, in my opinion, this is one of the records that influenced hip hop, break beats, even break dancing, along with a couple of other songs, which will be, in my opinion, like James Brown, Sex Machine, Jimmy Castor's Just Begun, Babe Ruth, The Mexican. Those are all the break songs that I think influence everything that we know as hip hop, break beats, break dancing. So without, further ado, let me play Apache. I'm sure most of you known it and know it. And one other thing about Apache is that it didn't hit mainstream until I think, let me check. I wrote it down somewhere. 2001. It was an Acura commercial that played it. And from then on, you hear it on and on in commercials and all type of media, movies, everything. So here it goes. It took me forever to find this song. I don't even remember where I was lucky enough to find it, but here it is. Apache. that's Apache. Um, Again, it's as you can see, the break parts, the break beats that were done by the street DJ started the trend. They got two copies. I was only able to buy one copy because that's the only copy they had in the store where I was at. But occasionally another DJ would come and we would both put our copies together and take turns going from one to the other. And I know Grandmaster Flash actually pressed some of his scratches and stuff on a vinyl song throughout the years of the DJs. But this was it. This was, in my opinion, one of the best pioneer records of hip hop, break beats, break dancing, etc., etc. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just fool around with it a little bit. Um, what I plan to do though is I'm gonna do a little mixing here, right? And then this is live with turntables. It's much harder. I'm a little rusty with the pitch, but I'm also going to do a special mix for this track on Ableton, and you can see how with Ableton it's magical. But also I did use the sample Apache on one of my tracks that I produced. Don't Hold Out on Me. If you listen real closely, it's in there. I also have Just Begun, Sex Machine, carefully mixed in there. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but I don't care. Um, I also plan to book some studio time in a 24 track studio and give you a first-hand look of how we produced on 24 track. And I'm going to isolate the tracks and you're going to hear the original, productions plus the samples and how they got incorporated into the track. I'm looking to do that in a couple of weeks, and I would appreciate if you share and subscribe, and also check out our Patreon, because the 24 tracks are a little expensive, and if you would like me to be able to provide you with content like this, I would love to go into the studio and just bring you with me on camera. And it's a little pricey, so if you can go to our Patreon page, check it out. All right, so I'm gonna give you a little bonus mix. Here we go. All right, that's all I got for today. I'm a little rusty with the pitch control, but I'm gonna have that Ableton mix for you. I guess I'm already spoiled, kind of losing the touch there, but I'm gonna get you that Ableton remix with Just Begun, Sex Machine, Makusa, Dance to the Drummer's Beat. Those are all the classic tracks that I believed had the most influence on our hip hop, our DJs, our break dancing, and I'll bring that to you probably next week. I'll work on that throughout the week. I'll also live feed that as I'm doing it on Ableton, so you can check it out. I'm happy to share those secrets, those skills with you guys. But I would want you to use the technology as it comes. Turntables are great. It's nice to have that skill, but let's embrace technology and make things happen. All right. That's Rick the Mexican for Vinyl Talk. Thanks for spending this time with me, and see you next week.
Please, somebody.
Mexican.